The second stream of work is the SDG Impact Standards, which are looking to strengthen impact practice and embed managing for impact into how the private sector businesses and investors make their decisions in order to deepen impact. The latter work stream is what is I'm going to be talking about today. So with a focus on real world application, interactive learning, and a global recognition, our course will equip you with the skills and the knowledge you need to excel in the SDG Impact Standards. It's important to emphasize that the course that we are offering is not focusing on sustainability, ESG, or impact reporting, nor is it covering impact measurement theory and techniques in great depth. On the other hand, this course is about embedding sustainability, the SDGs, and managing for impact into the internal management systems and decision-making frameworks to help you operate more sustainably, to help you contribute positively to the SDGs, and to help underpin your business in the future to make it more resilient as well as more successful. So the course will start with some definitions before we get into the data so that we are all thinking about the same concepts in the same way. First of all, note that sustainability and sustainable development are often used interchangeably. We first define and then discuss about sustainability and ask the participants in the room to share your perceptions about the importance and the urgency of sustainability. The SDGs, as you know, are the minimum sustainable development thresholds that all United Nations member states have agreed are needed to assure our common future. The next 10 years will be critical for action. Those organizations that show leadership on the SDGs will be the most likely to win the support of your stakeholders. That includes your potential investors or your existing investors, the regulators in the market where you operate, your consumers, your collaborators, your employees, and of course the society at large, specifically in the local community where your companies are operating. So let's focus on ESG. And as a term, ESG is used differently by different people and therefore can mean everything and can mean nothing. If you look at the investment market globally, the leading use of ESG in the investment market is around financial risk. So it is used as a financial risk tool and as a profit maximizing tool. Typically, it's applied as a financial risk management approach focused on enterprise or portfolio value. What are the ESG factors that could affect the financial performance of your enterprise? How does the world impact your enterprise? What do I do with this information? Or what do you do with this information? And how does this impact your daily decision-making processes? So ESG investment is an investment approach that seeks to incorporate greater and more consistent information regarding material, environmental, social, and corporate governance development, risk and opportunities into asset allocation and risk management decisions so as to generate sustainable long-term financial returns. The explicit and systematic inclusion of material ESG factors in investment analysis and investment decisions, and here we're looking at it from the investment side, are material to the investment performance of the investors that would potentially include you in their portfolio. So moving from ESG to impact, what does that mean? So when we think about the standards and why they have been developed, it has been in response to a gap in the current practice. What we currently are doing is not going to get us to achieve the SDG on a sustainable path on a rate needed to actually achieve the collective SDGs. So when we are looking at the gap between the current practice, which is revolving around the ESG strategies versus impact, there are a few things that are really important to think about and look at. Impact, on the other hand, is trying to think about the changes to aspects of well-being that are experienced by people and planet and that are caused by organizations through its decisions. Rather than we focus on your organization's impact on the world or the local community where you operate. And impact can be positive or negative, intended or unintended, or direct and indirect, and vary in terms of how they contribute to the SDGs. Oftentimes, impact is thought about in terms of setting some impact goals, and they in turn lead to the intended impact. But of course, everything has an impact, whether it's positive or negative, intended or unintended. So, impact is far more holistic in terms of all of activities and decisions leading to both the intended and unintended impacts. And we need to be thinking about those holistically in terms of assuring that as we manage impact, that we are managing for the net positive impacts while taking into account negative impacts that we may have in other parts of your business